Hello students, today's topic is carbon cycle. The cyclic process in which the carbon element is circulated continuously through the living and the non-living components of biosphere is called carbon cycle. Carbon is a basic constituent of living organisms. Carbon dioxide is present in the atmosphere and is the main reservoir of carbon. This is a complete carbon cycle being made over here, and now we will be starting with the explanation of each and every step involved in the carbon cycle. So step 1 is the process of photosynthesis which occur in green plants. During this process of photosynthesis, CO2 and water is being utilized in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, and it is converted into carbohydrate. So the carbon dioxide is now converted into carbohydrate and it is being utilized. So the carbohydrate is prepared in the green plants. Now when these green plants are eaten up by the animals, so this carbon dioxide, this carbohydrate is now transferred to the animals. So now step 2, we move on to step 2. In step 2, we will study about the process of respiration. In the process of respiration, carbohydrate is getting oxidized and it is getting converted into CO2, H2O, and energy is getting released. So during the process of respiration, carbon dioxide is released. When respiration occurs in animals as well as green plants, the CO2 is released in the atmosphere, as you can see. Now, the third step is when these animals and the plants die. They get degraded by the decomposers, or uh, or some of them get buried deep inside the earth's surface and get converted into fossil fuels. So the step 3 is the formation of fossil fuel, which occurs when these dead remains of plants and animals get of these plants get deeply buried inside the earth's surface, and they get converted into coal and petroleum after many years. The burning of this fossil fuel returns the carbon dioxide back again to the atmosphere. Now we move on to step 4. Some of the carbohydrate is present in the atmosphere, is present in the water in the form of carbonate, in the form of calcium carbonate rocks. So this carbon dioxide is present in the water in the form of calcium carbonate rocks. Some of them is present in the water surface. Limestone is one among them. When weathering or treatment of minerals are being done, then this carbon dioxide is again released to the atmosphere. The volcanic eruptions also give out carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So these are the steps involved in the carbon cycle. First one is the process of carbon dioxide, in which CO2 is being utilized from the atmosphere. It is converted into carbohydrates. Step 2 is the process of respiration, in which CO2 is being released back to the atmosphere. Step 3 is the formation of fossil fuel, which takes place from the dead remains of plants after millions of years, and the burying of this fossil fuel gives back CO2 into the atmosphere. Step 4 is the CO2 which is getting fixed in the water in the form of carbonate rocks, and these rocks, when the weathering is being done, they get converted, they are returned back to the atmosphere. CO2 is returned back to the atmosphere, which is present in the form of these carbonate rocks. So these are the steps involved. First one is photosynthesis, in which green plants use CO2 present in the air and produce carbohydrate by the process of photosynthesis. When animal eat up plants, plant carbohydrate is converted into animal carbohydrate. Next is the process of respiration, in which all the plants and animals respire by oxidizing the carbohydrate and produce energy, and in this process CO2 is released in the atmosphere. When these plants and animals die, their body get decomposed by the decomposer, and this process also releases CO2 in the atmosphere. Third step is the burning of fossil fuels. Some of the dead plants and animals get buried deep under the earth and they change into fossil fuels like coal and petroleum through the slow chemical changes. When this fossil fuel is burned, CO2 is again given out in the atmosphere. Fourth step is the weathering of rocks. Some of the CO2 is present in the dissolved state in water, and this gets converted into calcium carbonate in limestone and other carbonate rocks. The weathering of the carbonate containing rocks or the treatment of their minerals gives out CO2. So the CO2 is again returned back to the atmosphere. The volcanic eruptions and hot springs also give out CO2 to the atmosphere. Thus, there is a continuous exchange of CO2 between the atmosphere, water bodies, and living beings. So, this entire process is known as the carbon cycle. The complete steps involved in the CO2 being taken up by the organism and returned back to the atmosphere forms a complete cycle known as carbon cycle. Thank you, class.